Well, I've treated myself. This is what it's all about.
I should hope that this acquisition had more purpose than mere gratification. I am registering Bloodstar signatures in the vicinity.
You destroyed our bases. Now we destroy you!
Yeah, well, you got what was coming to you. Deal with it.
Coalition HQ. State your business.
I'd like to inquire about the well-being of some young horags on your station.
Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. Aren't you Adam Roslin?
The one and well, yes.
That stunt you pulled on Avonrest brought down Okar heat on the Coalition, which we could have done without.
Oh, yeah. Look, sorry, but that was Maddox. I think I remember you.
I am Ming Young. I command the Coalition, or what's left of it.
Look, I'm just trying to do a favor for an old friend. Do you happen to know any of the offspring of a horag named Elec?
Of course. Emek and Enik especially, they're total goofballs. My own kids love them. You can tell Elec they're all doing fine. I can't vouch for the general future of our station, however.
What do you mean?
The Coalition is walking a tightrope, and I fear our position here is hanging by a thread.
I feel I owe you guys for all the trouble Maddox caused earlier. If there was something I could do...
We could use any help we could get. Tell me, have you ever heard of the Zorilia gang?
Should I have?
Dregs of the colonial fleet abandoned here after the Okar War. They've managed to survive in the geothermal plant of a lava planet, looting the occasional automated cargo, which we can tolerate so long as they leave our bases alone. But now, the Zorilia scientists have developed a signature bomb which we have no defense against.
So they become a threat.
Possibly. If we could just get our hands on one of these bombs, we could examine it and assess the magnitude of the threat.
If I was to try to pocket one for you, where would they be found?
Deep inside their base. The bombs come forward to a drone. Get a drone out of there and program it to deliver it to us. Just, you know, make sure it's not armed.
Sounds too easy. There has to be a catch.
The Zorilia's HQ is well defended, but our spies have reported a back way in that's unguarded.
Why would they leave it unguarded?
Because it's inside a volcano.
Ah, and there's the catch.
I can't send any of my own people. If Zorilia finds out we were involved, that would provoke them into action.
I'll undertake the task. I'm not one to leave my friends' kids in danger.
Deliver us the drone, and then we might take a different opinion of you.
It's me.
Hey, Adam! Ben repaired the ice cream machine. It's delicious!
That's great. Look, I visited the Coalition and Ming Yan reassured me that your children are doing great. I just need to make sure things stay that way.
Okay. That doesn't sound reassuring at all.
Can you tell me anything about a Zorilia gang that's been hounding the Coalition?
Those guys? A thorn in the backside of the Drake system. Their boss, Admiral Zealous, is a bloodthirsty maniac who thinks it was a mistake to sign a treaty with the Okar. You're not getting mixed up with them, are you, buddy?
I'm just paying them a little visit. I'll be careful. If I can help neutralize some bombs they've apparently developed, I might be able to provide some lasting security for all the little X.
You're the best, Adam. Soviet territory. You are not welcome here.
Seems like I hear that a lot these days.
Last chance to leave, or you're going down in flames.
Well, one of us is. They've locked onto me.
This volcanic vent should be the back door the Coalition leader informed you of.
Well, let's have a look inside this thing.
This thing is far above 1,000 degrees inside. The ship's thermal protection system is not built for that. I advise utmost.
I know what I'm doing.
The limit of our thermal protection has been reached. Continue, and the ship will be destroyed.
All right, I'm stopping. Damn it. Are you reading anything?
I detect the signature of the bomb drones we are seeking across this lava pool. However, we cannot cross without melting like saturated fat molecules.
What about those maintenance drones? They don't seem to be having any trouble with the heat.
It appears that they have been modified with external heat shields.
So, if I could just take control of one of those things remotely, it could reach the bombs for us. Think you can locate a maintenance terminal?
If it means leaving this hellhole without trying my circuits, I am more than happy to try.
In coming here. Time to burn.
Another fire-themed threat? Really? Ding!
to a maintenance drone terminal.
Hey, I'm receiving an intruder alert at Sector 17B. Anyone got eyes on a bogey?
Nothing here. They could be inside one of the access shafts. I'll take a look. You let the boss know.
Sounds like I need to speed things up. Like the drone's shield is a kind of force sphere surrounding it, keeping it cool.
You are very close to an access door to the bomb drones.
Okay, let's grab it and get out of here quickly. Guys, hey, where's it going?
You need to remain in close proximity. It was seemingly programmed to reach an exit. However, it was not designed to exit over the lava. If you do not keep it inside the drone's heat shield, it will explode, rather dramatically.
Who the blazes is accessing our systems without my permission?
Nobody.
Ha! You think you're hot stuff, hiding from us? I'll show you hot. I'm gonna find you and fry your ass.
Ah, you guys really like the flamey metaphors, don't you?
Whatever you're up to, it's going to fail. Who sent you? The retaliators?
The who now? The radiators?
You think you're clever. I smell Balakin's fishy stench all over you.
Yeah, sure, that's me.
Listen close now. You tell your soggy boss to stay out of Zerillia territory. We made a deal.
What kind of deal?
We were forged in flames, blood boiled, arisen from the ashes. This is our home. And if you people cross the line again, Zerillia will burn you down.
Yeah, okay, I'll be sure to pass along the message. Thanks for calling. Have a nice day. Why do I get the feeling there's more to this story than Ming Young was letting on?
The bomb drone's hull should be able to resist the temperature from this point. Now you will need to attain proximity so I can override its mainframe and program it to reach the Coalition.
Sure, just gotta get out of here and find it. We should get out of here too before those Aurelia flamers arrive to, sizzle me or stir-fry me or whatever.
Ah, yes. Humorous.
Ming-Yun, the drone you ordered is on its way to you now.
You are to be commended. A man of your word.
I'm not so sure I can say the same of you. I get the feeling that Aurelia is not the only target in whatever game you're playing.
You are most perceptive. Another quality I admire.
Care to tell me what you're really up to?
Indeed, you have earned a degree of explanation. The fact is, the job is only halfway done. We have the bombs now, but we need them delivered somewhere else.
I knew there would be more to this. Expect me at your base shortly. Let's talk.
I have received a G&B general broadcast.
More bad news on the arms race in the DMZ?
Essentially, yes.
You have our gratitude for your brave action. The explosive devices you sent us will help us redress the balance of power in the Drake system.
So what's the real story here, Ming-Yun? What are you up to?
The reason I was elected to lead is because I understand that the Coalition's future is in trade and not piracy. We no longer utilize the blunt ways of the common outlaw. But our organizational shift has given others the perception of weakness, and has placed us in the crosshairs of the unscrupulous gangs that still plague this system. Two rival gangs, the Aurelia and the Retaliators.
Let me guess. As long as they remain at each other's throats, the focus stays off your operations here.
Very astute. However, they have begun negotiations on a non-aggression pact, which, if it succeeds, will place our peaceful future in peril.
So these Aurelia bombs I pilfered for you, you want to use them to provoke the Retaliators and blow up the negotiations?
Exactly. The Retaliators cannot know the Coalition was involved. That is why we need an outsider. You, to carry out the task.
I'm not so sure I'm on board with the ethical side of this. I don't like the deceit. It's not my style.
Peace always comes at a price. It's the only way I can guarantee continued security for my people.
Your pragmatism is terrifying, but I can see your reasoning.
I'm sending you coordinates for the Retaliator's HQ. I can assure you that the target location houses no civilians, so this should clear up any moral ambiguity about the mission. Do this, Adam, and you could save many lives.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
It's me again.
Hold on. Ooh, sorry. Brain freeze. Too much ice cream. Oh.
Listen, I could use some more intel. What can you tell me about the Retaliator gang?
Oh, I fought them before. Nasty bunch. They're ex-colonial fleet, too, but their boss is even crazier than Zealous.
How so?
Oleg, Balakin. This high-ranking guy, he claimed an ocean planet and took over the abandoned naval base, which he converted into an impenetrable fortress. They built their own kind of screwed-up utopia on the water. They got some robotics whiz who's filled the place with AI booby traps, and Admiral Balakin himself, he's got to be like 100 years old by now, and he's a cyborg.
Well, I think I gotta pay them a visit. Thanks for the intel, Alec. I'm at the Retaliator HQ. This place is something to behold. I'm going in.
They are extremely well defended. Be prepared to encounter serious resistance.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
We've managed to steer the Zerilia bomb drone to an unused access shaft half underwater. Once you reach it, you'll need to find a way inside.
I'm taking your word for it that there are no civs down here.
I promise you that this is merely a strategic target.
Intruder, you have 5 seconds to turn around or it's time to drown.
I don't like either of those choices. Really? Are you gonna make me walk the plank too? There's our bomb drone. Now I just have to figure out how to open that door. Any ideas?
The door locking mechanism is magnetic. There must be an energy source powering it. If you can find it, perhaps you can deactivate it.
Here's the other end of the cable. Might be a generator behind that panel. Just need to find a way to take it out. Hey, gas tanks.
These cannot be ignited underwater. Neither can you shoot them.
Ah, shame. That should have done something. Let's get back to the drone and see if the door's open. Was worth a shot.
I disagree, but do continue.
I am on a roll. Door's open.
Your celebration is premature. My sensors indicate that the access hatch is filled with traps and explosives.
Yeah, I should take care of those before sending our drone in. Come on, little buddy.
It is not required to vocalize commands. Utilizing the drone's remote input will suffice.
Oh, you're just jealous I don't call you little buddy.
I am most assuredly not. Explosive deactivated.
I bet you there are more. I think we're good. Let's send the drone in. Come on, little buddy.
It is not required to vocalize commands. Utilizing the drone's remote input will suffice.
Oh, you're just jealous I don't call you little buddy.
I am most assuredly not.
Another door.
It should come as no surprise that this facility was not designed to welcome strangers like yourself with open arms.
Wherever there's a door, there's also a way to stick your foot in. Success!
It was merely another door.
Oh yeah? When's the last time you ever opened a door, smarty pants?
No comment.
Young. I'm approaching a spot you've marked on my map for bomb placement.
Excellent. You're directly underneath their armory. Our spies have identified 4 nodes in total. Bombing them simultaneously will cripple their battle readiness and set them back for some time.
First one set up, 3 to go.
You think I don't hear you down there? Scurrying around below my decks like a little rat.
Who, me? No, just inspecting some cabling, routine maintenance calls. Situation normal.
This is Admiral Balakin. I do not take kindly to stowaways. I will find you down there, vermin, and I will exterminate you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But look, if you would set fantasy aside for a moment, you might want to think about evacuating this place. It's about to get real hot.
Real hot? You must be one of Zealous' men. If that bastard sent you to piss in my end of the pool, you will all suffer for it.
Yeah, that's me, Zealous' little helper. But again, nothing personal, so you might want to gather up some things and paddle yourselves upstream.
You're the one who'll be swimming with the fishes very soon, little rat.
Well, don't say I didn't try to warn you. Bye now.
He seemed nice.
Second bomb attached.
approaching a flooded section, long abandoned. It is unknown what might be lurking down there, and you are already aware your weapons are non-functional underwater.
Right, Hive. Thanks for the pep talk. Set up, only one left. Happened?
It appears that the exit route has been sealed behind us.
I told you we would find you, little rat. How does it feel to be trapped inside with your own bombs? Let's see how badly you really want to set them off. Enough that you'll go with them?
He makes a good point. Perhaps we shouldn't signal the Coalition to trigger the bombs just yet.
We can find another way out of here.
There is a bulkhead door. I believe its molecular structure has been weakened by years of saltwater erosion.
On it. Things.
Drones of some sort. They are scanning.
Scanning for what, Hive?
Your bombs. If they find them, they will defuse them, and the mission will have failed.
We better not let them find the damn things. Drones are destroyed.
Damn you! I'm done, Zealous! Tell your hairless master that he's all washed up. The pact is null, and his life forfeit.
His remonstrations would confirm that the mission objective has been achieved.
Credits. Nice and simple. Ming-Yun, now would be the time to detonate the bombs.
Bombing sequence initiated. Get the hell out of there, Mr. Roslin. Did you make it out in one piece?
Amazingly, yes. And it seems like old Balakin took the bait.
More than anticipated. We're intercepting their comms, and there are some fireworks. I urge you to pay us another visit at HQ. You surely don't want to miss this.
I'll be there. Commander Yun.
Adam Roslin, I'm glad you came.
I generally like to finish what I started. Has the ruse worked?
Better than I could have hoped. The two gangs are about to engage in all-out battle for supremacy.
I hope it's worth it. I assume you have a backup plan in place for when they start talking.
I assure you that will never happen. Their mutual hatred has been stoked beyond any reason.
That sounds more like overconfidence than wisdom.
You do not know me well enough to take such an informal tone.
Yeah, maybe. But if any of them stop shooting long enough to ask questions, it'll lead right back to the Coalition. And what will you do then?
There are, perhaps, precautions we could take, if it's not too late.
And by we, I suppose you mean me.
You said you wanted to finish what you started. It would mean flying almost directly into the midst of their battle and not being seen.
Sounds suicidal. What's the goal?
There's a long-range comms network in the sector, left over from the war. If you can jam their transmissions, They won't be able to put two and two together about the deception.
Okay, but if we use the radio dishes as jammers, I'd have to activate every single one manually, right? Not an easy play.
It's my fault for not thinking of this sooner. I can't ask more of you, Mr. Roslin.
But if I do nothing, the station could end up in even more danger than before I put these events in motion.
Please, Adam. For the sake of the children.
I can't say I fully agree with your way of doing things, or using Alec's kids to pull my heartstrings, but you're dealing with lunatics here.